Hey guys, today we have a new book haul. So these are books that I bought recently, like brand new. So I thought that, yeah, I'd share them with you. I'm very excited. I literally bought like 20 books last week and I feel like I need to stop. But I can't stop, so the first two, I got these at Kmart when I went earlier in the week. This first one I'm really excited for. I'm a little bit scared because it's by Lisa Jewell, and she's one of my all-time favourite authors, but it's like a Marvel book. It's the Breaking the Dark, and it's a Jessica Jones Marvel crime novel. So I feel like it's something a little bit different for me, so I'm excited, but I'm also a bit worried if I don't like it. But it'll be good to read something different. So it says, a private investigator and retired superhero based in Hell's Kitchen, Manhattan, who goes from job to job as a hard-living, rough-talking loner and who's about to face her most dangerous challenge yet. In Breaking the Dark, Sunday Times #1 best-selling author Lisa Jewell launches the Marvel crime series of thrillers with an original story starring the private detective Jessica Jones. So it sounds really good, which, mind you, I didn't realise it was a series, so there must be more coming out soon, which is exciting. I adore Lisa Jewell. I think she's amazing, so I'm really excited for this. And yeah, it'll be nice to mix things up a bit. The next one I got from Kmart is What Happened to Nina, and this is by Davila Matinen. I don't know, sorry, I've said that wrong. And on the front it says, a good mother protects her son no matter what he's done. It says Nina and Simon are the perfect couple, young, fun, and deeply in love, until they leave for a weekend at his family's cabin in Vermont, and only Simon comes home. What happened to Nina? Nobody knows. Simon's explanation about what happened in their last hours together doesn't add up. Nina's parents push the police for answers, and Simon's parents rush to protect him. They hire expensive lawyers and a PR firm that quickly ramps up a vicious, nothing is off limits media campaign. And then it says, how far will he go to keep his family safe? Soon facts are lost in the swirl of accusation and counter-accusation. Everyone chooses a side and the story goes viral, fueled by armchair investigators and wild conspiracy theories, and illustrated with pretty pictures taken from Nina's social media accounts. Journalists descend on their small Vermont town, followed by a few obsessed fans. It says, how far will her family go to get the truth? And it says, Nina's family is under siege, but they never lose sight of the only thing that really matters, finding their daughter. Outgunned by Simon's wealthy, powerful family, Nina's parents recognise that if playing by the rules won't get them anywhere, it's time to break them. So, that sounds really good as well. I'm really excited for that. Next, I got some from Target. First one I got is from Lisa Gardner, and I'm so excited. This is the final book in the Frankie Elkin series. So I'm it's like such a bittersweet moment because I'm so excited to finish the series, but I'm also sad because I love this series so much. This is called Still See You Everywhere. It says her lifetime missing, just 3 weeks to find her. So I've read the first two, so I'm really excited for this. It says, a remote tropical island, countless dangerous secrets, nowhere to call help. Missing persons specialist Frankie Elkin is on an isolated island off the coast of Hawaii. Her mission, to find Lanny, the missing sister of a death row serial killer known as the Beautiful Butcher, who was waiting execution in just 3 weeks' time. According to the Beautiful Butcher's sources, Lanny is being held captive by her millionaire ex-boyfriend on the island. The only way to gain access is for Frankie to go undercover. But can Frankie really trust the word of a serial killer? And this island is no paradise, with deadly creatures and suspicious co-workers at every turn, and an incoming tropical storm about to cut her off from the outside world. Could this be Frankie Elkin's most dangerous case? So I'm so excited. I wonder if this is going to be the end of the series or if she's going to come out with more, because I feel like this book is actually pretty recent. Yeah, it came out, I think it only came out July, to be honest. So that's really, really exciting. I'm so excited for that. Also from Target, I got A Good Girl's Guide to Murder from Holly Jackson. This has been made into a series on Stan. This is part of a book series as well. I think there's 3 books in the series. It says, a closed case, an A-grade student who won't let it go. 5 years ago, schoolgirl Andy Bell was murdered by Sao Singh. The police know he did it, everyone in town knows he did it, but having grown up in the same small town that was consumed by the murder, Pippa Fitzembone Guys, you know that I'm so bad at pronouncing names, I'm sorry. isn't so sure. When she chooses the case as the topic for her final year project, she starts to uncover secrets that someone in town desperately wants to stay hidden. And if the real killer is still out there, how far will they go to keep people from the truth? So I'm really excited. That sounds really good as well. I haven't read anything from Holly Jackson yet, but I've got a couple of her books waiting to be read. Then I got this one from Big W as well. This is from Ali Condi. I haven't read anything from her yet. It's called The Unwedding. It says something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, someone lost, someone wed, someone broken, someone dead. Ellery Wainwright is alone at the edge of the world. She and her husband Luke were supposed to spend their 20th anniversary together at a luxurious resort at Broken Point in Big Sur, California. Now she's travelling solo. To add insult to injury, there's a wedding scheduled during her stay, but when Ellery discovers the body of the groom floating in the pool in the rain, she begins to realise that there is something more sinister going on. Before the police can arrive, a mudslide takes out the road to the resort, leaving guests trapped. And when another guest dies, it becomes clear that everyone at Broken Point has a secret. Everyone, including Ellery. So I feel like that sounds really good. I'm really, really excited for that one as well. I've got some really exciting books, so yeah, I'm so excited. I got 2 more at Big W. The next one I got is Girl in Pieces, and this is by Kathleen Glasgow. It says, you can spot the girls who have it easy. I don't even have to describe them for you. You can spot the girls who will get by on smarts. You can spot the girls who will get by because they are tough or athletic, and then there is me. So I don't really know what this one's about. I think it might be about a girl in like a mental hospital or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but that I feel like I read that somewhere, so I'm interested to read that. I feel like it'll be good. And then the last one that I got from Big W is the Doctor of Hiroshima. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It says his heartbreaking and inspiring true life story. This is something a little bit different from me, but sometimes I like to read books about like real life events and things like that. I feel like sometimes it's nice to get like a reality check in a sense. I love these kind of things. I feel like it really puts life into perspective and really takes you away from like, you know, your everyday problems, and yeah, just gives you like a kind of greater understanding of the world and things like that. So it says, the morning was warm and beautiful. Suddenly a flash of light filled the room, and then another, and then everything went dark. This is the extraordinary true story of Dr. I don't even know the name. I'm so sorry. Michiko Hakia. Guys, I'm so sorry. I know I'm butchering that. It says, whose hospital was less than a mile from the center of the atomic bomb that hit Hiroshima. In immense shock and pain, he and his wife, Yakio, dragged themselves to the devastated building and what colleagues they could find. In the time they began to heal and start to treat the impossible number of patients, a small girl covered in burns, an elderly man with pneumonia, a young boy and his little sister looking for their parents. They also began to investigate the strange, unexplainable symptoms afflicting his patients, things he never dreamed he would see. Told poignantly in Dr. Hakia's own words, The Doctor of Hiroshima is a unique and deeply moving human story of survival about a small committed band of hospital staff in the face of unthinkable destruction and loss. So I'm really, really excited. I feel like these kind of books are super like eye-opening and things like that. So very excited for that one. I think that was everything I bought from Big W, to be honest. Then I ordered some books from Amazon. So the first ones are part of a series. These are from Dr. Harper. The first one is, I'm a therapist and my patient is going to be the next school shooter. And when I ordered them online, I knew they were kind of like shorter books, but I didn't know they were this small. I read this one last night. I started it and finished it within like 2 hours or something. I'm not going to give any of my thoughts yet because I'm going to do that in my August reads. But it says, I'm a therapist and I work with the most dangerous patients. I've seen it all. A boy who planned to be the next school shooter, a patient with OCD whose loved ones really did suffer every time he missed a ritual, a choir boy who claimed he was being assaulted. I don't know like what words I'm allowed to say on here and stuff. But it says, not by a priest but by God himself, a patient with PTSD who gave me nightmares, a husband and wife who accused each other of abuse and only one of them was telling the truth, a woman who kept her ex locked up as a slave, I feel like a lot of these I really cannot say, a PEDO ring conspiracy theorist who was actually onto something, and how could I ever forget patient 220. The problem is my patients have a habit of dying. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the common denominator, or maybe there's just Or maybe that's just the cost of taking on exceptionally broken clients. Either way, I'll never stop trying to help. So, yeah, that's that one. And then the second one in the series is called I'm a Therapist and My Patient is in Love with a pedophile. This one says, the highly anticipated sequel to I'm a Therapist and My Patient is going to be the next school shooter. I've counselled the most chilling criminals, a young inmate who fell in love with a file, a man who intentionally affected strangers with HIV, a patient with extremely unusual addiction, a sociopath who wanted to have a conscience, a conspiracy theorist who harassed victims of a terrorist attack, and the patient who still haunts my dreams, a boy sold into human trafficking. In these files, you learn about the psychology behind the world's most dangerous criminals, but you'll also learn about me and the worst thing I've ever done. So there's that one. And then the third one in this series is I'm a Therapist and My Patient is a vegan terrorist. I'm a therapist and I've worked with the wildest internet celebrities, a vigilante who treated humans as factory farm animals, a germaphobe who warned of the next major plague, my own best friend, a rapist who got cancelled online and in real life, a psychic medium with a disturbing prediction, and the last patient I ever worked with, the one who asked me to take them off life support. It started all with a big social media festival on a little island. We were promised endless days of sunshine, beach bonfires under the stars, and a chance to party with the world's most renowned influencers. Instead, we were lucky if we made it out in one piece. So yeah, it says it's the explosive conclusion to the Dr. Harper therapy series. So, yeah, I've read the first one, and I'll talk about my thoughts on that, like, in my other like, August Reads video. And then this one's also from Dr. Harper, but this is a different, like, series, I think. I don't know if this is a series or a standalone, but it's called The Disturbing Incidents at Lonesome Woods Boarding School. And it says, the devastating start to Dr. Harper's career. I wasn't always like this, paranoid, temperamental, vindictive. I mean, sure, I've always been a bit high-strung, but I never used to stalk my therapist patients or yell at them or hold them captive in my garage. No, all of that started after the incidents at Lonesome Woods Boarding School. And I'm not talking about the school shooter. There was something far more insidious, something infectious, like a cancerous disease that tore through the student body, rotting young hearts out one by one. But mental illness can't do that, can it? I came into this profession optimistic and ready to help. I was young, naive, and eager to the glimmer of good in... I'm guessing it's meant to say, and eager to find the glimmer of good in every patient, but after Lonesome Woods, I began to search for evil instead. So I'm guessing this is like connected, but it's not like part of the series. I don't know. So yeah, they're all very like short books. Oh, and it looks like there's one more as well, so that's exciting. Return to Lonesome Woods. So yeah, got those. And then the last thing that I got from Amazon was the Asylum Confessions, and this is from Jack Steen. And this says, they arrive alive, they leave dead, but first they give me their confessions, and that's it. Inside this book are 4 deathbed confessions focused on serial killers. Patient 1024 has an interesting appetite. Patient 974 is the Ken to his Barbie and he would do anything to keep her happy. Patient 871 is a nanny, but not the one you want watching your kids. Patient 1203 is the sweetest broken soul you'll ever meet, but her confession is a hard read. So I'm excited for those as well. So yeah, that was everything I got in my new book haul. Probably too many, but I'm so excited to have all these books and be reading them. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!